Hello and welcome to Overcoming Imposter Syndrome and Perfectionism, a play-based approach. My name is Soraya Keating, and I want to invite us all to begin by taking in a deep cleansing breath, inhaling through your nose, and open your mouth and exhale, making a ha sound. Beautiful. Let's do that one more time. Drink in an inhale, a purifying inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Well, friends, today I am excited to present a play-based approach and also using a frame of internal family systems to navigate imposter syndrome and perfectionism. So, in the first part of this wellness session video, I'll touch on what is internal family systems. Second part, we will look at both imposter syndrome and perfectionism as self parts of ourself that we get to know and learn about and amplify through play and exaggerate to get to know them even more. And then finally, we will bring in two characters, a character that's based on imposter syndrome or perfectionism, and a wise or nurturing character to help balance things out. So first, what is internal family systems? Well, internal family systems is an approach to psychotherapy that was founded by Richard Schwartz in the 1980s. And an idea behind internal family systems is that we all have many different parts of ourselves. We have a critical part, we have a loving part, we might have a part that is very nurturing, we might have a part that's competitive. So I'm naming examples of different parts. You may or may not have these parts in yourself. You may have other parts, but we all have many parts. And according to internal family systems, there are no bad parts. All the parts that we have rise up in our being for a reason and serve a certain function. However, there comes a time when a part may no longer be helping us. It might be hurting us in some way. So that's essentially the 2-minute version of internal family systems. Moving on to imposter syndrome and perfectionism. Who, like me, struggles sometimes with imposter syndrome? Yeah? Hands in the air. So, imposter syndrome, what is it to you? I want to invite you to check in and explore that. What it is to me is this sense that I'm not good enough. I'm a fake to be in a position I am. Let's say I'm leading a workshop and I feel like, oh, I'm there's something wrong here. That's how it shows up for me. I'm an imposter and people are going to find out that I really know nothing. Might show up differently for you. So how does imposter syndrome show up for you? And then there's perfectionism. Perfectionism being that need to get every little detail right or else I can't function. So now, if we look at these as self parts, we might have a little fun by inviting in some characters to be created from one or both of these self parts. So you can use lots of different things to create characters, puppets, cartoons, drawings, but I have created to represent my perfectionist part. I'm going to introduce with a voice. Hello there. My name is Dagger Dragon, and I am in Soraya's life to make sure she does everything right because she must do everything right or else nobody will love her. That's right. You heard me. That's what I believe. That's what I said. Yes, they will be very disappointed if she doesn't get every detail right. And so I'm here to remind her and help her every time she's doing a task that she needs to do it perfectly. Aw, that's really sweet, Dagger Dragon. So my perfectionist side, if I really listen and I could give a little more space to talking with Dagger Dragon later, it really just wants to be loved. I see that underneath my perfectionist side, there's a part that just wants to be loved and approved of. What's underneath your perfectionist side? Maybe it's that, maybe it's something else. So when we start talking to these inner characters, we give them life, we give them a voice, we learn more about them, and it also can, when we bring them out into our consciousness, it takes some of the negative impact. It can kind of soften their impact when we actually give them a voice as opposed to trying to control them. So, this is one self part, Dagger Dragon. Now, one aspect of this work is you want to, when a part is being too loud or just really not helping, like I'm working on this project, Dagger Dragon, thank you, but no thank you. I want to call in another part that might be helpful, perhaps a wise part, a nurturing part, or both. So I have here another character. Hello, my name is Tommy Turtle, and I'm a part of Soraya too. Now, she knows it's okay to slow down, take a breath. There's no such thing as being perfect anyhow, so don't even try. You know that what you do is more than okay. So don't stress. Relax, enjoy the waves. Take a breath in. Ah, doesn't that feel good? Well, thanks, Tommy. Gosh, that Tommy has got some good advice for me. So Tommy here, Tommy Turtle, is my wise, nurturing part. Who is your wise, nurturing, or somehow helpful inner character that wants to come out to help with either the imposter syndrome part of you or the perfectionist part of you, or perhaps both? I invite you to play and explore. I'm curious what happens. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you again and wishing you a beautiful, inspired day.